Welcome to our video on how to create layered desserts that wow. Are you ready to elevate your dessert game and impress your friends and family? In this guide, we'll explore the art of layering, essential ingredient selection, and the techniques that will transform your creations into stunning works of edible art. From mastering the tools of the trade to exploring global inspirations, we've got all the tips you need to make deliciously beautiful layered desserts. Let's dive in and unleash your inner pastry chef. 1. The art of layering. Understanding the basics. Creating a layered dessert is like painting on a canvas. Each layer adds depth, flavor, and intrigue. To start, it's crucial to understand the foundation of layering. Think about the textures and flavors that complement one another. For example, combining a crunchy base with a smooth mousse can create an exciting contrast. Another key aspect is the visual appeal. The layers should be distinct, creating a beautiful pattern that draws the eye. It's also important to consider the balance of flavors. Too much sweetness can be overwhelming, so think about incorporating elements like tart fruits or a splash of citrus. The goal is to create harmony and surprise with every bite. 2. Choosing the right ingredients. Quality over quantity. The success of a layered dessert often lies in the quality of its ingredients. Fresh, high-quality ingredients can make a world of difference to the taste and texture. Opt for seasonal fruits, as they tend to be more flavorful and juicy. When selecting chocolate, go for a high cocoa content variety for a rich and intense flavor. Consider using homemade components like jams or compotes to add a personal touch. Remember, it's not about having a long list of ingredients, but rather selecting the best few that work well together. Quality ingredients will elevate your dessert from good to extraordinary. 3. Mastering the techniques. From whipping to folding, creating the perfect layered dessert requires mastering a variety of techniques. Whipping cream to the right consistency is crucial. It should be light and airy but still hold its shape. Folding is another essential technique, especially when incorporating ingredients like egg whites or whipped cream to maintain the lightness. Layering is an art in itself. Each layer must be added with care to ensure it remains distinct. This might mean chilling layers in between to set them properly. Patience is key here. Rushing can lead to a muddled mess rather than a beautifully structured dessert. 4. Tools of the trade. What you need in your kitchen. Having the right tools can make the process of creating layered desserts much more manageable. Essential tools include a good set of mixing bowls, a whisk, and a spatula. A piping bag can be incredibly useful for adding layers with precision. For those who like to experiment, a blowtorch can be used for caramelizing surfaces for a dramatic finish. Glass serving dishes allow the layers to be visible, adding to the dessert's visual appeal. Investing in quality tools can save time and effort, making the process more enjoyable. 5. Layering techniques. Creating distinct and delicious layers. Achieving perfect layers is an art that requires attention to detail. Start from the bottom and work your way up. The base layer should be firm and able to support the dessert, such as a biscuit or cake layer. For the middle layers, consider using mousses, custards, or creams that add richness and flavor. Each layer should be distinct, so take your time to smooth out each one before adding the next. Chill the dessert in between layers to ensure they set properly. This will help maintain the structure and prevent it from collapsing. 6. Aesthetic appeal. Making your dessert visually stunning. The visual appeal of a layered dessert is just as important as the taste. Use layers of different colors to create a striking contrast. Garnishes like fresh fruit, grated chocolate, or edible flowers can add the final touch. Consider the serving dish. Clear glasses or bowls work well to showcase the layers. Pay attention to the presentation, as a well-presented dessert is more inviting. The goal is to create a dessert that looks as good as it tastes, enticing the eyes as much as the palate. 7. Flavor combinations. Balancing sweet, sour, and savory layered desserts offer the perfect opportunity to experiment with flavor combinations. A balance of sweet, sour, and even savory elements can create a complex and interesting dessert. Consider pairing sweet chocolate with tart berries or creamy vanilla with a hint of citrus. A sprinkle of sea salt can enhance the sweetness of caramel or chocolate. It's important to taste each component as you go to ensure they work well together. The right balance of flavors can elevate your dessert and leave a lasting impression. 8. Inspiration from around the world. Global layered desserts. Layered desserts are popular in many cultures, each with their unique twist. The Italian tiramisu combines coffee-soaked ladyfingers with mascarpone cream. In India, Faluda is a refreshing dessert with layers of vermicelli, rose syrup, and ice cream. The French millefeuille consists of layers of puff pastry and pastry cream. Exploring global desserts can provide inspiration and ideas for your creations. Each culture brings its flavors and techniques, offering a wealth of possibilities for your next dessert masterpiece. 9. Overcoming common challenges. Tips for success. Creating layered desserts can come with its challenges, but with a few tips, you can overcome them. One common issue is layers blending together. To avoid this, ensure each layer is properly set before adding the next. Temperature control is crucial. Keep ingredients cool to prevent melting or collapsing. If a layer is too runny, consider adding a thickening agent like gelatin. Practice makes perfect, so don't be discouraged by initial setbacks. With patience and persistence, you'll be creating stunning desserts in no time. 10. Serving and enjoying. The final touch. The final step in creating a layered dessert is serving it in a way that highlights its beauty. Consider individual servings for a more elegant presentation. Use a clean, sharp knife to cut through the layers smoothly. Allow the dessert to come to room temperature before serving, as this can enhance the flavors. Encourage guests to take a moment to appreciate the visual appeal before diving in. After all the effort, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor and share the joy of a beautifully crafted dessert.